The correct email address below is
Strong choice. Gmail.com is the right answer.
What is e-commerce one-word answer?
Excellent choice. Electronic commerce is the right answer,
Which is called network of networks.
Well done. Internet is the right choice.
What are the basic characteristics? Exactly. Product, catalog, shopping, cart, online order makes sense and it is right choice. Payments can be made in the future. Good thinking. Credit card is the right answer. A debit card is also known as Dash. Right choice. Bank card is the best answer. Unsolicited email is called what?
Correct response. Spam is the most accurate answer.
The leader in e-commerce in France.
Nicely done. Amazon is a solid answer.
The conversion of assets into cash? Bravo. Liquidation is the answer. The key factors in e-commerce are smart move. Security is an accurate answer. How would you center a S2 heading? Smart pick. Would to align equal to center is the correct choice, not a function of the semantic web.
Valid point. Decision barriers is true.
Who proposed the diffusion theory?
Clear logic. Your choice, Everett Rogers, is sound and 100% true.
There are Dash e-commerce elements. Solid response. 6 is a valid choice. What does a closing tag look like?
Right again. Daitro is a valid answer.
E-commerce came into existence in.
Well picked. 1991 is the correct answer.
Shared or traded in which market? On track. Secondary market is the correct answer. What does M-commerce stands for?
Well reasoned. Mobile commerce is the correct choice.
A drawback of e-commerce is Dash. You chose unemployment, and it is correct. Dash shops have online presence.
Excellent. A lot of is a brilliant choice.
What is the full form of email?
Perfect. Electronic mail is the correct choice.
E-tickets are an example of Dash.
Good job. Your answer e-commerce works well here.
What is the full meaning of CPU?
Great thinking. Central processing unit is the right choice.
E-commerce is also known as Dash.
Great job. E-business is the accurate answer.
CB was established in the year?
You got it. Your choice 1992 is right.
Who should know your passwords?
You're right. Only you is the correct answer.
Your credit rating is affected.
Nice work. You chose credit card and it is correct.
The currency of England is Dash.
Sharp thinking. Pound sterling is the right choice.
Who has tap dancing as a hobby?
Correct. Row is the right answer.
Which is not an internet trade?
Nice selection. E-power is the correct and valid answer.
What does the acronym C2C mean?
Well reasoned. None of the above is the correct choice.
What is Shopee's main business?
Excellent. Platform e-commerce is a brilliant choice.
SEO is an abbreviation for Dash.
Nicely done. Search engine optimization is a solid answer.
The meaning of the word COD is sharp thinking. Cash on delivery is the right choice.
Another name of digital wallet. Well picked. E-wallet is the correct answer.
Shores is the code for Dash.
Well done. A table header is the right choice. Name of the founder of Amazon? Strong choice. Jeff Bezos is the right answer. Most successful example of B2S. Correct response. Amazon is the most accurate answer. Shipment to customer contains. You chose 6 steps, and it is correct. Example of on-demand platform. You got it. Your choice Netflix is right.
For you, what is e-commerce?
Solid response. Skagersafs is a valid choice. E-commerce has another name. Nice work. You chose electronic commerce, and it is correct. Which is not a power of CB? Right again. Quasi-executive is a valid answer. What is electronic commerce?
Smart move. E-commerce is an accurate answer.
The best platform e-commerce. Exactly. Shopify makes sense and it is right choice. A website is a collection of. Excellent choice. Web pages is the right answer. What is the full form of B2C?
On track. Business to customer is the correct answer.
What is type of e-commerce? Bravo B2B2C, C2C is the answer. E-commerce is short for Dash. Clear logic. Your choice electronic commerce is sound and 100% true. The first email was sent by. Great job. Raymond Samuel Tomlinson is the accurate answer. Returns must be managed by.
You're right. Sakbo is the correct answer.
E-commerce can be termed as. Good thinking. Screen-to-face interaction is the right answer. Which is not a web browser. Correct. Yahoo is the right answer. Examples of e-commerce are.
Nice selection. B2C is the correct and valid answer.
Who is the founder of Deboo? Great thinking. Tim Berners-Lee is the right choice. Dash describes e-commerce. Good job. Your answer doing business electronically works well here. E-commerce focuses on Dash. Perfect. Both is the correct choice. B2 types of ECA called. Right choice. Business to everyone is the best answer. Types of firewall includes. Valid point. All of the above is true. Mr. What features does Mr.? Smart pick. WebTree is the correct choice. What does e-commerce mean? Good thinking. Electronic commerce is the right answer.
The abbreviation of COD is.
You got it. Your choice cash on delivery is right. E-commerce stands for Dash. Correct. B electronic commerce is the right answer.
What does HTML stand for?
Great thinking. Hypertext markup language is the right choice.
The term STEEP stands for
Right again. Hypertext Transfer Protocol is a valid answer.
See e-commerce France 2019.
Excellent. 100 billion euros is a brilliant choice. Features of Internet are well reasoned. All of these is the correct choice.
Internet is a dash space.
On track. Public is the correct answer.
Advantages of e-commerce.
Correct response. All of these is the most accurate answer. King of e-commerce dash. Smart pick. Business to business is the correct choice, which is a domain name. Sharp thinking. Hotel 101. Com is the right choice.
Internet makes our life.
Exactly. Easy and better makes sense, and it is right choice.
Online payment methods.
Well picked. Bank deposit and card is the correct answer.
E-money can be held on.
Nicely done. All of these is a solid answer.
To save a URL, we use
Clear logic. Your choice bookmark is sound and 100% true.
PAIM is an example of
Good job. Your answer mobile wallet works well here. Electronic commerce is
Bravo. E-commerce is the answer.
Rosa is dash algorithm.
nice selection. Encryption is the correct and valid answer.
Confidentiality means
Valid point. Privacy of message is true, which is not fintech. Well done. Poor people registration system is the right choice, which is the biggest. Perfect. Gigabyte is the correct choice. Wi-Fi eavesdropping is.
You're right. Reason of security threat is the correct answer.
Protocol is a set of. Smart move. Formats and procedures is an accurate answer. E-commerce features. You chose all of the above, and it is correct. B2B commerce model. Solid response. Sura is a valid choice. Com is kind of.
Right choice. Portal is the best answer.
In digital markets. Nice work. You chose menu cost decline and it is correct. Essence stands for dash. Strong choice. Entrepreneur social networks is the right answer. What does SEO mean? Excellent choice. Search engine optimization is the right answer. R stands for what? Great job. Augmented reality is the accurate answer. Types of e-commerce. On track. All the above is the correct answer. What is e-commerce? Smart move. E-commerce is an accurate answer. Identify the person. Smart pick. Michael Aldrich is the correct choice. E-commerce trends. Great thinking. All of the above is the right choice. E-chicks are dash.
Bravo. Prepaid is the answer.
Timo language users. Valid point. Tags is true. Identify the logo. Great job. Volkswagen is the accurate answer. Dash invented W. Strong choice. Tim Berners-Lee is the right answer. HTML stands for. Nice work. You chose hypertext markup language and it is correct. Model in B2B are well reasoned. All the three centric is the correct choice. E-commerce means? Correct. E-commerce is the right answer. E-business tools. Right again. Kerm. ERP. CM is a valid answer. Government means
Sharp thinking. Government is the right choice.
meaning of SVOD. Good job. Your answer streaming video on demand works well here.
What is PayPal?
Clear logic. Your choice online banking is sound and 100% true. Business means. Excellent. Trader is a brilliant choice. Stands for. Perfect. World Wide Web is the correct choice. G2C refers. Right choice. Government to citizen commerce is the best answer. Customer means. Well picked. Consumer is the correct answer. B2C means dash. Solid response. Business to consumer is a valid choice. LAN stands for. You're right. Local area network is the correct answer. IPO stands for. You chose initial public offer, and it is correct. What is SWOT? Excellent choice is the right answer. What is C2C? Exactly. Customer to customer makes sense and it is right choice. Expand. Nicely done. World Wide Web is a solid answer. Expand him.
Well done. International business machine is the right choice. Mean.
You got it. Your choice World Wide Web is right. Timal uses.
Nice selection. Tags is the correct and valid answer.
Young man.
Good thinking. Consumer to business is the right answer.
Means.
Correct response. Enterprise resource planning is the most accurate answer. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
Correct. Contact Narayan Changda is the right answer.